Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to the 42nd episode of my OpenTTD Let's Play, where last time we had these buses that were going absolutely crazy. You know what I realised between episodes was that their max speed being 318 mile an hour is actually faster than our trains. The top speed of our trains is 310, so the bus is going 8 mile an hour faster than our trains. It's a bit ridiculous, really. Well, speaking of faster, today we're going to be trying to go even faster, and we have actually gone a couple of years into the future to build up some money. Now, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, we have over £100 million to spend, and this was generated over those couple of years. Now, I've done a couple of tweaks whilst the game's been running that long, and got rid of a few trams and fixed a hole here and, you know, replaced a signal there, but overall not much has changed. But what we're going to do now is we're going to actually start working with those vacuum tube constructions. Now, it is going to cost a lot of money, and probably all the money we have, but I think we should put a link between Tedham and Ladinghattan. The reason being is if you look at the station list here, a lot of the stuff here, a lot of the things in the list is passengers, and the top two in the list is always Tedham and Ladinghattan. Now, we do have multiple services going between Tedham and Ladinghattan. I think we can see one here now going across the top. There he is. And there's another one, I think that one, yeah, that one there. I think there's two going backwards and forwards constantly. Maybe even there's a third one hidden somewhere, I'm not sure. But I think a vac tube train between the two would be best. Now, we're not going to send it down the same line. You can't do that. We're going to have to build our own line. So I think what we'll do is we'll come out the side of Tedham, down in this open space, and then to Ladinghattan. So ideally I want to be avoiding this iron ore mine, which means we're going to lay out the railway track with standard track first and then upgrade it. Now, I don't know if that's more costly, but to be honest, that's 56,000. It helps me plan. So there's let's get buildings back. There we are. We're going to have to dig out a load of stuff here at Tedham, but I'm sure they won't mind. There we go. Right, so that's where our vacuum station's going to go, and for now we're just going to do a one-track platform length 5 station. There we go. Default vacuum tube. And we're going to just attach it to the side of Tedham. There we go, in all its glory. That is going to be connected up there with vacuum track. And the reason why we've got so much money in the bank is because, look, that was nearly $1 million for 1 square. Absolutely ridiculous price. I think the station was nearly 5 million. Right, so we've got that end sorted out. Now we need to get the Ladinghattan end sorted out. Now, if we just make the buildings transparent so we can see better what we can do in, we also notice that there's an industry here. Is that an industry? No. Ah, look, we've got a little industry there, a hardware store. I was going to hope to cut through here, but I don't know. Maybe I'd be able to get the station in there and then just cut through the back of Ladinghattan. Or do you think I should go? No, I can't go around. Now, the problem here is that's Minbra. Minbra's sort of in the way as well. So we're going to have to be very careful about how we do this. Let's delete enough to put in the 5-track station. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Oh, no. Minbra refused to allow it. Now, we're going to have some problems here, I think, at this rate. Minbra, right. You think we are medium. Okay. Let's give you some trees. We can afford it. Right, what do you think we are now? You think we're good? Right, okay. Let's delete this building. They think we're medium again. Let's put in our vac tube station and make sure it's linked to Tedham. Sorry, not Tedham. Ladinghattan. There we go. They still think we're medium. Right, okay. Now, how much of this stuff can we delete? Now, if we just delete the buildings, I think a lot of this is actually Ladinghattan land. And Ladinghattan lovers. Oh, yes, look at that. Right, let's put the vac tube track in. And this is going to cost a lot of money. Length 15. What? Level crossing's not allowed for this sort of rail? Oh, it's because there's a T-junction in the road. We need to try and remove that. Is that all the T-junctions? Yes. Right, quickly, before they put more buildings in. Can we just not put... Oh, my goodness, you're not allowed level crossings at all. For vac tube. Of course you're not allowed level crossings for vac tube. How would you do a level crossing in a vac tube? How much was that? I missed it. Never mind. It was a lot of money. Right, now we need to make sure these are linked together. Now I think, have I cleared the bottom of Laddinghatton here? This is the bottommost diagonal I can do. So no, one more. Look at that. Right. Now I'm going to do a little experiment. For 1 square it costs 954. To convert this one it costs 952. So it actually is a couple of grand cheaper, so that's okay. We'll convert that. There we are. That was 18 million. We'll bring our diagonal. Hang on, we've got a drop in land height here. That's not good. Oh, I wish I had noticed that before. Right, let's bring the land up. We don't want this vac tube train to. Now I'm holding control to get the diagonal land tool. There we go. Now let's see if I put that to here. And we bring that. Oh, have I overshot? No, I haven't. It should be smack on. Now you may have noticed that this is just a single tube between the two cities, and I haven't bothered to do any more. That's because our money's been going up and up and up. You can see on operating profit here, we're making a half decent profit, and yet we've only got 28 million in the bank. So now it's time to get some depots in. I think we'll try and put one at either end. I don't know where though. I suppose I could take out this piece of road. No, Mimbra don't like that. We'll take out this piece of road, yeah, and put a jobby in there, and I suppose we'll put one in down here as well. Now, there is a chance that we can put a dual line in later when we've got more money, if it's viable. Right, with 23 million left in the bank, I'm not sure it's enough to buy a train. Let's see what we've got here. So there's the VAC train experiment, 91% reliability, 23 million. It's almost exactly what we've got. Quite a high speed. You can see it nearly goes 2,000 mile an hour, which is fantastic. The train is refittable. Okay, so 91% reliability, really fast. Next one goes not quite as fast, and the reliability is not as good. Well, there we are. We know what we're doing. And it actually costs more. So it's slower, less reliable, and costs more. We're going to go with the cheaper one. So we're going to buy that. Oh, there we go. 23 million gone. And I would like to be able to buy the wagons, but the wagons are 5 million each. Tell you what, let's get this single one going backwards and forwards and see what money it makes to begin with. We can make it bigger later. So let's tell it to go to the two different places. I just noticed that the land height goes up there and down there, but I'm hoping the speed doesn't change. Right, here we go. So here is train 72, our vac tube train. It's filling up on its, I think its capacity is 60, was it? 60 passengers. And then, ooh, it doesn't even manage to get up to full speed between the two locations. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now how much money is that going to make us? Is it going to be a profit? Well, we got 15,000 on the transfer and 4,000 on the income. I'm not sure this train's actually going to give us any profit, because it's not getting up to full speed and it's not going a long distance. And it's costing a fortune to run as well. That was 18,000 on the transfer. Is it just because we haven't got any passengers that want to go direct between the two? Maybe we need to remove. Oh, this isn't good. Well, then again, we just need some carriages, don't we? It might be all right once we get carriages in. I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of our Laddinghatton to Tedham trains. Oh yeah, let's get rid of this one. You go to the depot. There we are, and we're going to sell you. There we go. We got 500,000 for that. Now we have enough money for another carriage, and our vacuum trade's going backwards and forwards. I'm thinking maybe we want to be going further. Maybe a Tedham to Farnborough sort of route would be better in the future. But then again, we haven't really got the money for that yet. Right, now where's our vac train? There he is. He's unloading here. Once he's loaded up, we'll get him to go to the depot on the way. Hopefully he can't be too much of a resource drain. We'll get a... Well, actually, no, let's just wait just a little bit, and then we'll put 2 carriages on. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. So we've got 8 million at the minute. Money's going up slowly, nicely. Trains going backwards and forwards. There's the 9 million mark. He really just... Oh, and there's 10 million. Right, and he just went to the depot anyway. We'll get him to unload this. Come on. There we are. And go to the depot. Right, now, let's get you some new wagons. 2 new intercity wagons. That's all we can afford. Right. Off you go. So at the minute, we're minus 200,000. Let's see what these journeys make. We're filling up a little bit more. And... that's better. 46,000 transfer on one journey. Yeah, we just need to make this train longer. That's all we need to do. Right, well, what we'll do then is we'll skip forward in time just a little bit, and we will see you when we've got enough money to make this train even bigger. Okay, so it's time to see if we can afford to expand our train. Now, our train is currently length 1.5, and we can go up to 5 because that's the station length we had. So if we go new vehicles and have a look, how much is our intercity wagons? Ooh, they're just under 5 million. We might just get this. We've got 36 million in the bank. So if we buy the wagons, there's 5 million gone, there's another 5 million, there's 5 million gone, there's 5 million gone, there's 5 million gone. Oh my goodness, we just spent loads of money. Well, there we go. There is our vac tube intercity ultra fast brilliant liney kind of person thing. Let's send it to go fill up, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a comments opportunity. So here it is. It's filling up with a load of passengers. I'll let you see the capacities. So if we just pause the game right there, there's the capacities. It's got 94 per carriage and 60 in the main wagon. It's going to be going along this journey. How much money in total do you think it's going to make? Now, go put your answers in the comments now, and we'll see who can get the closest. You done it? Pause the video if you need to. Right, okay. So, here we go. Let's continue on. And our vacuum train goes relatively quickly along the line and woof into the station at quite some speed. And our survey says, well, we have to wait for it to unload first, but here we go. Look at that. It was about almost exactly 100 million. Let's just do that. 107, 108, 100, about 109 million in total. Million? I keep saying the word million. 109,000. So if you put 109,000 or somewhere near there, congratulations, you did very well. But let's see now how the train does in terms of profit going backwards and forwards. You can see that so far this year it's now made £1.5 million, which is not bad really. Now we're at the beginning of January, so that's really good because that means we can see how the profit goes. So in its first journey it was in the negatives at the beginning, but it just then paid off and is at 290. Goes backwards and forwards, 300 and something thousand. Let's see how much it can make by the end of January. 20th, 22nd, 24th, 25th, and the 1st of February is coming up soon. And there's the 1st of February, and at the 1st of February it's already at 600,000. So if we get 600,000 times it by 12, well, that's going to be a lot. If we make rough estimations, times it by 10 is going to be 6 million. Add a bit more on for the other 2 months, which is going to be 1.2 million. Add that to the 6. You're looking at around £7.5 million of profit a year for this one train alone. Now, if we look at our trains list and put them down by profit last year, there you go. You can see that our best MacLeod train is half that at 3.6 million. So this train, even though it's cost us somewhere in the region of £140 million to implement, it is making double our best train. Well, we're going to leave it there for now. It's been a short episode, but we have had a bit of... No, hang on, let's not leave it there. It's been a short episode. We need longer episodes. What else could we do? Well, we haven't got a lot of money. Yeah, we've gone and spent it all. Fair enough. Maybe we can have a look to see how the rest of the network's doing. Okay, so we've got the Tedham Independent Traders Station list here, and we're sorting by total weight in cargo. If we ignore passengers, so if we get everything and just ignore the passengers, the top thing is the machine shop. Now that's a good thing. This machine shop, we want it to be overflowing with engineering supplies. If it's not overflowing with engineering supplies, our feedback loop's going to die and fail, and our profits will dive. So what's next? Well, this iron ore mine over here apparently has got way too much at it, and look at that. It has indeed got loads. Let's clone this iron ore train. Oh, we haven't got enough money. Okay, let's just... now we've got enough money. There we are. So we've got loads of iron ore waiting here. 300 tons isn't loads and loads, but it's quite a lot. I mean, that train loaded up to 100% straight away. Now, we do have 2 trains coming in from the mines behind it now. Its production is currently double, but I think that's been tripping up to quadruple every now and then. We've got lots of trains with a negative profit. Let's have a look. So we've got this... Oh, we've got a stuck train. Why are you stuck? That's not good. Okay, let's get the MacLeod tool out and just fix that. Never leave your lines open like this. It just causes you problems. Hopefully I've got enough money to do it as well. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, if you build lines intending to put something at the end later, but then don't, cap them off just like that. I've done it here. I've done it here on that one. I didn't cap that one off, so that train will be alright in future. So that's why that train was doing rubbish. These 2 trains here are lost leaders. They're okay. Now we've got a load of engineering supplies trains. I can understand them. Oh, a few coal trains that aren't making much money. Has our coal production dropped? That's quadruple. That's double at the minute, and that's quadruple. So it looks like we might just have too many trains running. Let's get rid of one of them. Let's put one of them away in the depot. There we are. We'll just get rid of that one there. That'll help out, I think. It could just be that they had a bad year. The amount of engineering supplies at the drop-off station is doing quite well. We could do with a few more, though, to be honest. These trains aren't taking very many supplies. How are we doing on the scrap metal? Oh, we seem to always have a train ready. That one stopped. Because that train's facing the wrong way. Turn around. See, then, if the train faces the wrong way in the station, then it causes problems. And it's supposed to go to these depots first before it goes into the main platform. Auto renewed failed on train. Have we got auto renew on? Maybe we should have some auto renews. Yeah, we ran out of money, so auto renews failing. That's not very good. How's the operating profit doing? Oh, look at that. A nice, steady, fairly high profit. I like that. Let's check our station lift. Oh, yeah, the engineering supplies are starting to build up a little bit. Maybe we should start looking at putting second trains on to some of these. Look, Trending Hall Mines. Now, where's Trending Hall Mines? It's probably... Which one is it? Is there a... Where's the other mine? I thought we just got these 2 mines. Trending Hall Mines. Oh, Trending Hall Mines. That's one of these up here. Okay, so we might need more... We might need more trains going from the machine shop up to the top. Trending Hall Mines. Yeah. Cliddington Scrapyard. That's this one just here. Where's the train gone for that? Looks like that's probably it. No, it's not. Scrappy 5. The descendant of the original Scrappy is now 22 years old and needs replacing. It seems like all my trains need replacing. Maybe that's something we need to look at next time. But the profits on them is okay. I mean, even these coal ones are starting to pick up a little bit. These oil ones are just doing their first trip this year. They're at minus 5,000, but did he just deliver? Yeah, there you are. 40,000 delivery, and that's put him in a 30,000 profit before the end of the year. If we go right down to the bottom, we actually have... Yeah, our vac tube train's making, I think, the most so far. Profit this year, sort by... Oh, it's second at the moment. It's second to this vac train, which is... Not a vac train. A Teddington Funking Way Which is a fantastic route to go, but it would have been just way too far for my train to actually be able to do. Well, we're making some good money now, but the auto-renew is keeping our money down. A lot of our trains are getting old. If we go down the list here, let's have a look. There's, oh god, there's loads there. I must have made a batch at some point, and they're just getting really old. So hopefully that's not going to cause us too much of a problem. We've got some trains starting to stack up here, which means that the scrap metal's not coming through quick enough, which means the coal's not coming through quick enough. See, that one is still gung-ho, that one's gung-ho, and that one's gung-ho. Well, that's okay, as long as that's still all pushing through quite nicely. Oh, Foodborne's managed to expand above the main line here. It's gone well and truly up the hill. It's actually starting to expand down into the coal line as well. This station must have a lot of passengers waiting at it. Yeah, look at that. Loads of them want to go to Farborough, but that's miles on the network. You'd have to go all the way down this line. Hang on a minute. There's a line that I never converted. I don't think it needs converting, does it? Oh, I actually deleted the line. I ended the line. We've got a piece of track that's pointless. Well, what a surprise. So you'd have to go all the way down here, and then along this line. Well, we could put a service in. There seems to be a lot. Okay, let's do it. Let's go locate. Oh, hang on. We won't have the we won't have the money, will we? All right then. Well, we'll leave it there then. We are penniless after our vac tube experiment. Let's check in on our vac tube train. See how it's getting on. So let's do a few bits and bobs. So there's Laddinghatton, and we can see that there are nobody wanting to go to Laddinghatton, and here's the actual Laddinghatton station, and there are 14 passengers wanting to go to Teddam. So I don't think, yeah, this train's not full all the time, which is the reason why it's not making as much money as it previously was. Yeah, 11 passengers wanting to go to Laddinghatton. We've over-fulfilled our requirements here. Maybe by the end of the series we'll be able to get a vacuum train that goes all the way from Teddam up to, I think it's Foodborne at the top, but you never know. Well, it's making a profit, and that's the important thing. We did spend a lot of money on it though, so I'm going to save up some money ready for next episode, and I will see you then. Before we finish, I am going to do a game giveaway. I'm going to be taking a random game out my goodie bag, and that game is Police Quest. So if you want to be within a chance of winning it, all you've got to do is put a comment down in the comment section below, and at the end of that comment put 3 equal signs. Those equal signs let me know that you want to be part of the competition. Sometime after 7 days from this video being released, I will pick one random winner from up to the first 100 entrants. So that person, the one random winner, will receive the code for Police Quest for Steam via the YouTube messaging system. So leave your comment, put 3 equal signs at the end, put any comment you like, say hello, say what you like about the series, say what you think should be improved about the series, say maybe what you'd like to see in the future, why not? And we'll see you sometime soon. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and goodbye.